Hello and welcome to Hank Games Without Hank. My name is John Grinner, the manager of the AFC Wimbledon Wimbly Womblys, who are in Germany, specifically in Wolfsburg, the town of Wolves, Wolf's Land, the land of the wolves, to take on our lime green opponents, VFC Wolfsburg. We are AFC Wimbledon, and we are delighted to be in Germany, but we also have a goal here, which is to win the game, or at the very least, to lose the game by only one goal. And to score. So if we won the first game 1-0. Is that correct, Meredith? I believe that's correct. We won the first game 1-0. Because of the away goals rule, they have no away goals. If we get one away goal, then we can lose this game 2-1 and still move on. The only thing we can't do is lose by more than one. Also, if we lose 1-0, we will have to go to extra time and then potentially to penalties, which would be very bad. So we're going to try not to give up a goal, especially not here in the first freaking minute. Oh, wow. Seb Brown was absolutely stone-cold beaten. I love the way he stands when he's preparing for a goal kick. So I'm going to talk. Oh, disaster! Disaster! It's all my fault. It's all no! Oh, no! Oh, God, it's all my fault. Oh, God. Oh, it's all my fault. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? What? Oh, God. Oh, what did I? Oh, I had to go and apologize to the guys. Oh, no, it's all my fault. I touched the wrong buttons at the wrong times. I pushed them in the wrong directions. Everything is my fault. Everything is broken. All right, now we have to score. We have to score a goal. So that's the deal. We're 1-0 down, and we need to score a goal to make sure that we move on in this beautiful competition. So anyway, I'm going to talk today about moving from this was something that a couple people asked about. Moving from like your senior year of high school into your freshman year of college, and you're in a romantic relationship. How do you keep that romantic relationship alive? I had a high school girlfriend, he says proudly. Really. Oh my God! What just happened, man? What happened? What? Why am I taking a penalty? Did you see anything happen? People watching, did you see anything happen? Why is John McClain taking the penalty? More importantly, panic. Pure raw panic. Team management. I don't know what. I'm delighted, but I have no idea what happened. Player roles. The penalty taker. I don't want it to be John McClain. I want it to be. Who's the best? Seb Brown is the best. Okay. I want it to be Seb Brown then. All right. Seb Brown's going to take the penalty, ladies and gentlemen. Seb Brown. Okay. He's a penalty saver, but is he? That's not a lot of green for me to work with. But it's enough. Seb Brown! Oh! Look how delighted he is! Seb Brown! Seb Brown! He saved 2 penalties against Luton Town to send us into the Football League. And now, ladies and gentlemen, he is a goal scorer. A goal scorer for the AFC Wimbledon Wimbly Womblys. He sent the goalkeeper going the wrong direction. And Seb Brown! Oh, wow. Meredith, do you remember that time that Seb Brown made a penalty against Wolfsburg to ensure that we moved on? Now we can lose 2-1, I think, and still move on because we've got an away goal, which they didn't have. So that's very encouraging. This is good news, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, wow. Everything is golden and unbroken. What was I talking about? Oh, right. We're 17 minutes into the game. I haven't brought up the topic yet. So I had a high school girlfriend, and then we made a brief go of it. She was still in high school. She was like a year younger than me in school. We were the same age-ish, but she was a year younger than me in school. We made a go of it, and it just didn't work for a bunch of reasons. Big reason was that she didn't want to date me anymore, and that's a huge problem. It's very difficult to get past that. Meredith, I wish I'd seen the actions that resulted in the penalty. Because oh no, again, I hit the wrong button again. Why do I try to pass it out of the back? Why? Pass it out of the back. That's a great strategy. Good job, guys. Keep passing. Thank you. Why don't I give up on passing it out of the back? But because it's just the Wimbly Wombly way, and when it works so beautifully. Like right there, suddenly John Green's on the ball. He takes one touch, and it's a beautiful goal. It's a beautiful goal. Oh, 1-0 down to 2-1 up That's the way we're going to win the cup. We were 1-0 down. We're going to win 2-1. That's the way we're going to get it done. Wow, what a turn of events. Seb Brown makes a huge mistake, and then other John Green fires left-footed near corner and just absolutely obliterates the Wolfsburg goalkeeper. He had no idea what happened to him. Now, I think as long as we don't lose by 2, we're fine, and we're winning by 1. So we'd have to give up 3 goals to lose. This is exciting stuff. End-to-end action, as they say. Yeah, so we broke up, but, like, I think the main thing is just to, like, I think it's easier now in a way because you have more lines of communication. Like, there's more ways of being in touch. There's Skype and Snapchat and Yik Yak and Periscope. I'm just saying words. I'm just saying words as they occur to me. I don't think Yik Yak is actually a way to stay in touch with your high school girlfriend, although I'm not positive. Maybe it is. I guess it depends on where your high school girlfriend is located geographically in relationship to you. But you could definitely Periscope together. Maybe, can't you? I don't know. You can't. Meredith says that you can't. Well, you can just live stream your own thoughts about your high school girlfriend and see if anybody other than your high school girlfriend wants to watch. Oh, man, this is great action because Wolfsburg is all in, and they're devastated about the phantom penalty call, as I would be. To be fair, if that had happened to me, I would be beyond devastated. I would be furious with the referee, and I do think that this is, I mean, there's no question that, but we scored a legitimate goal as well, I will remind Wolfsburg. So before, and they're, you know, I find that Germans rarely complain about refereeing. Nope. Oh, I was trying to do an offside trap. It didn't work. They really want to score some goals. They are passionate, and I like that. Oh, I just got absolutely pummeled. And apparently that's not a foul. Yeah, so I think, like, being able to stay in touch is great. But, yeah, you just have to keep the lines of communication open. And, like, also, I don't know, you know, like, it's interesting. A couple of my friends from high school are married now to each other. And one of them dated all through high school and then or like 10th to 12th grade, and then dated all through college and never broke up. And the other couple dated for 3 weeks at the end of high school. And then they dated over the summer, and they tried to make it work freshman year, and they spent like all of freshman year together dating long distance, and then they broke up, and they were broken up for all of college, and they got back together in there. Let's see if we can see where the penalty happened. And I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting. Nope, that's not it. That's not where it happened. And there's Seb Brown. Oh, I love you, Seb. God, there's just I've never felt that way about a man before. And then that's just a great left-footed finish. Great left-footed finish. And apparently we are not going to see where the event occurred. It looks like we are not going to see where the event occurred. So, yep, whatever. It was a penalty, apparently. I think all of us are delighted to accept it, if a bit embarrassed by our good fortune. Yeah. So the other thing I would say is that, like, you know, breaking up doesn't necessarily mean, like, you know, life is long. And the problem with being inside the middle of something, of anything, is that you know, like it feels infinite while you're inside of it, and then you know, you grow up and you change and things are different, and it doesn't feel infinite anymore. By the way, that's not just a problem with adolescence. Like a lot of times, like I feel like adults use that to minimize adolescent experiences, or to be like, you know, like their experiences are less real. That was a fantastic job, but of course I was offside because I'm always offside. Nice offside trap by the guys. Both of our forwards were offside. Lovely work, guys. But you know what? They love each other, and so if they're going to be offside, they're going to be offside together because they do everything together. But yeah, lots of adults use that to like minimize adolescence. Uh-oh, Seb Brown, he's feeling confident, Meredith. Now he's going. That's too far, Seb. Let the guy score 1 goal, and suddenly he's got all kinds of ideas about himself as a forward-thinking player. That's a beautiful ball. Husband to husband! Oh, and it's beautifully finished. It's 3-1, and he's doing the heel click. John Green's ball, another John Green's. They're the best forwards that Wimbledon has ever seen. That's just great stuff. Look at those two guys who care about each other. Oh, that one was for JJ. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, I love this club. We're winning 3-1. We're winning 4-1 on aggregate. At this point, they'd have to score 5 goals to beat us in the second half. That's looking increasingly unlikely. Oh, we are Can you believe it, Meredith? Our unbeaten 2017 is continuing. This is insane at this point. It's been like 12 games that we haven't lost. I am just loving it. I am like a McDonald's commercial. Yeah, so anyway, a lot of times I think adults use this, well, you know, like when you're inside of it, it feels permanent, but then there is another side of it in which it will feel temporary. But like that's also a problem of adulthood. Like right now I'm doing this workout thing where I have to like work out 6 days a week. And I was thinking like, man, if I do this for 6 months, like at the end of it, I'll be like, oh, that was only 6 months. And like 6 months is nothing in the scheme of my life. It's 1/74th of my life. But of course, like while I'm doing it, it feels like forever. Because it's now, and like you value, you know, like your brain can't adjust because now feels so important. Like your brain can't possibly adjust to the you know, the future, the way like future you is going to think about current now. So yeah, I just I don't mean that in any way to minimize like experience, because I think that's also a factor of adulthood, but. Yeah, I mean, you know, I am a big believer in romantic relationships, in like being as open as possible while still being caring, like being like coming from a place of kindness. Who said that there are 3 rules to being a human? The first is to never give up a goal to your near post, which Seb Brown just didn't do. The second is to be kind, and the third is to be kind. And I really do believe that, like. If you find ways to be open and kind, which is not always easy. I realize I'm saying that like it's easy to do. Oh, you know what is easy though? Scoring for other. Oh, he got tackled from behind. He should have passed to his husband. Your husband was nice enough to pass to you so you could score a goal, and then you were selfishly trying to get your hat trick. Now I can't really blame you, but I mean, still, it's just you know. It's just that was a moment for unselfishness. Now Ball John Green is tired. He's not feeling as enthusiastic. 80 minutes in. But yeah, I would say that the main thing is to be kind. Even if you don't love someone anymore, you loved them once, and even if you feel like actually you never loved them, they're still worthy of love. So you know, if you can't make it work, be kind while also being open about it. And yeah, I don't know, Meredith, do you have any other advice? Meredith's better advice than mine. She said that seems good, but she's maintain your friendships from high school. That's a really good point. Like, don't give up your, yeah, it's not just about romantic relationships. Also try to maintain your friendships from high school to college, because those friendships are going to be very important, and like they are grounding in a way that new friendships can't possibly be, because your old friendships, they understand you in ways that your new friends don't yet, which may be part of the reason that you like your new friends so much. But it's still important to have those old friendships with those people who do, you know, who know what your new friends will soon learn, that you are weak and deeply flawed, but immensely lovable. That was almost a great goal. And he's angry, and I appreciate his anger. John McClain, he's prone to anger, I feel like. He's a mercurial personality. It's one of the hardest words for me to pronounce, and I struggle with pronouncing a lot of words, including pronouncing. Oh, just a good game from K St. Luce. Good game from everybody. I'm so proud of the boys today. We almost just scored another goal, but the referee blew the whistle because the humiliation was complete. 4-1 on aggregate. 3-1 this game, 1-0 in the first game. Congratulations to the Wimbly Womblys, still undefeated in the year 2017 and moving on in the EuroLeague Cup, on our way to glory, or at least the quarterfinals. Thanks for watching. Best wishes.